morning, afternoon, it is even. Good afternoon. Welcome to TI22. Welcome to my workshop where we polish and PPF cars. And welcome to a absolutely stunning 911 GT3 Touring. Which, if you petrol heads or those of you that have seen the title, probably why you've clicked on this video, will know belongs to CChris Harris. So yeah, this is like a follow-on really from the previous video we did on one of Chris's cars, which was the black M2 competition. Since that video, we've got a better camera and a slightly better microphone. That was the last video with the old setup actually, so we've done lots since then. So yeah, this is very similar actually. Very grateful to Chris for letting me sort of publicly say to people, he is well, publicly let people see a bit more around his cars really. So this is exactly the same sort of job as we did on the M2. Really, the car was used interchangeably, has been used interchangeably with the M2 for the last year, especially through the pretty harsh winter we've just had. Yes, Chris uses this car pretty much every day. It definitely does not sit in a clean garage, all clean and waiting for summer. It's never seen a trickle charger and has been out and about all winter filming the series of Top Gear that you've just seen on your screens. Chris also has a beautiful little English Bull Terrier, which goes everywhere with him. So that dog spends quite a lot of time in this car with Chris. So like the M2, one of the main focuses, the focus of this service really wasn't all over clean. So if you've seen, or if you're familiar with lots of the cars we do, we tend to concentrate on the exterior of the vehicles. And, you know, all you good regular guys that bring your cars into me for sort of, you know, generally we're into that routine with you guys, aren't we? We protect the car when it's brand new, and then once every year or 18 months, we give it a re-protection. This car was a little bit different in that really the time was spent on every surface of the car. So I've spent a good 4 or 5 hours threading my way between the carbon back buckets into because they're fixed back seats, so it's rather difficult to gain access to the back of a GT3. Detailers will know. Luckily, this one hasn't got a roll cage though. And yeah, Chris's dog loves the shelf on the back of this, under the back window. So I've spent a lot of time in there with the fabric cleaner. And really, we've sort of scrubbed the whole interior of the car, given it just a really, just a big freshen up, really. Nothing too untoward in the car. One of the great things about these is the materials, the quality of the materials on the interiors of these cars are brilliant. So they actually stand up to that sort of use really, really well. And this one, as you'll see in the after shots, has come up back like new. So yeah, if you're not familiar with the format of these videos, I tend to do a talky bit like I'm doing now, and I will edit over the top little clips of things when I try and tell you a little bit more about the job we did. And then at the end, I will put in a bit of music, avoiding me talking, and do some more close-up detail shots of the vehicle, so you'll get to see a little bit more. So by all means, if you don't want to listen to me ranting on, do fast forward to the end of this video and have a look around. But if you do like what you're watching and you want to see more videos like this, do click on the subscribe and tag your mates and ask me a question if you want. Put something down in the comments below. Do you like this sort of thing? Is this what you want to see? Last few ones I've been walking around. Do you prefer me on my chair, or let me know? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, the job is overall, the important thing to remember about this car that's unusual is that it has a full paint protection spray from Litchfield Motors. So Ian Litchfield and his gang have put a paint protection spray over this vehicle. Slightly changed. The car is yellow originally. they've put this lovely, more vivid version of, it's kind of a custom colour. It's a bit speed yellow and a bit more. It's almost like a signal yellow. So the car in the flesh looks stunning. I don't think it really comes across on the camera as vivid vividly. The colour doesn't look as vivid as it does in real life, but it really, really looks beautiful. So spent a long time on the interior. Every fabric surface on the interior has been scrubbed and hoovered and then scrubbed again, sort of thing. The car wasn't bad, but with anything where you have, a dog in a car regularly, even not an animal to be fair, if they're left too long, then that's when bad smells and stuff start lingering in cars. So this one was absolutely fine, but it's just part of a regime where we need to deep clean, if you like, the car sort of every 6 to 12 months. So that was really what we did. Every fabric surface inside has been scrubbed with a specialist fabric cleaner from a company called Sansom, S-A-N-S-O-M, that we work with. Their plush interior cleaner is by far the best fabric cleaner I've ever worked with. Really enjoy that stuff. So we went completely through the interior, and then the exterior. The wonderful thing about this paint protection spray, I've never worked on a car with it on before, so I got in touch with Ian Litchfield. Thank you for your help, Ian. And I was a bit incredulous, really. I said to him, really, can I use tyre remover like normal and clay it like we would normally clay a car and machine polish it and do all those things that we would normally do, ceramic coat it? He said, yeah, absolutely. Treat it like normal paint. And that's what we did. So it had a very thorough wash, and then snow foam, rinse, clean all the little details. I'm sure I'll be able to put some stuff over the top now, actually. All the little nooks and crannies, so in the fuel filler cap, ran the badges, all in the, we tend to go in with a small brush to clean out all of the smaller areas. Then we clean the wheels. Then we clean the wheels first, actually. Then we do all those little detail areas. Then the last thing we do is a normal sort of touch wash with a wash mitt. Then, of course, dry it off with a nice drying towel. And then bring it inside. And then we would then normally we would de-tar it with a specialist tire remover. And then, then we would clay the car. So that removes any embedded stuff. On a light, bright color like this, one of the things that happens over a period of time is airborne contaminants stick to the paint. They're stuck harder than washing can remove. So we need to use a contact method of removing those. And they're very obvious as well. So they were removed, and then lots and lots of time machine polishing. Not tons of marks in the car, and I was quite shocked in that it just feels like normal paint to polish. So it picked up a few scratches and stuff from being washed, so as most cars do. So a nice machine polish really put that depth and on what we always find on the lighter colours, the whites, the silvers, bright yellows. The lighter colours in the spectrum really lift the brightness with that machine polishing process, and that's definitely been the case with this. The car just looks, the thing we always look for in a car is the wet look, isn't it? And that machine polishing on this car has certainly brought that look out. And then we have covered it with a ceramic coating. So nothing more to say really there, other than it is a bit more bulletproof than a wax. Not bulletproof, but it is a paint protection spray anyway, so it's got lots of protection there. Just a little ceramic coating on the top adds to the cleaning ability, so it just beads the water up nicely, adds to the self-cleaning of the car. The other thing that I should mention as well, I suppose, given who the owner of the car is, we removed both back wheels and sent them around the corner to our friends to have some new rear wheels fitted. We've got the big torque wrench. I'm sure I've got a bit of footage I can put in over the top. We've got the great big torque wrench here, so we can deal with Porsche centre lock wheels. We take them on and off quite often. So new set of Pilot Sport 4S's on the back, and she is good to go. What a thing. I'm sure you're all here just to look at it. I'll try and get a little sound clip of that wonderful Akrapovic exhaust that's on this as well, because the car sounds amazing. I can't convey to you how amazing this car, sounds. Just looks, sounds wonderful. Absolute pleasure to work on as normal. As you know, we love a Porsche, especially if it's April 1st today. So if you've seen my April Fool's post on social media, happy April Fool's Day to you. Some of you did fall for it a little bit actually, but cool. I'd love to be a Porsche only centre, except that would mean we would miss out detailing all the Alphas and the Alphaholics cars and the M cars and all the other beautiful stuff we do. So still like all types of cars, but yeah, I have a particular soft spot for Porsche. So always a pleasure to get one in, especially a motorsport Porsche. And these Tourings are super rare. 992 GT3s. I think there will be quite a few Tourings of those sold. So yeah, I'll shut up now. And I will edit some music in over the top like I normally do. Cue the music. And just edit in some shots, a few more beauty shots, a few more close-up shots of this stunning yellow. I can't even tell you what the shade is really. It's a bit sort of custom. Ian Litchfield, if you're watching, let us know what the actual shade is. Yeah, beautiful, stunning 991 Touring. Enjoy, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-da.